Hey everybody, this is Tambeyoda, and today we're going to be taking a look at the War for Cybertron Earthrise Deluxe Class Wheeljack. So that was a look at him in his box. Now let's take a look at him in his robot mode. Alright, so Wheeljack in robot mode. He does come with a couple of things. He has his instructions. He also has a weapon, and unfortunately he only comes with one weapon. So that is, like I said, unfortunate. He should have two of these, but you can take this and you can either put it in his hand. Oh wow, that really does not fit in his hand like that. I thought I saw a picture of him with that in his hand. I guess he has to hold it like this if you want to hold it in his hand, or there's little tabs right here up at the top that you can tab those into, just like that. And then he also has his map. If you take a look right here, you can see it's Antilla. That is part of his map. Let's go ahead and get into this guy right here. And as you can see, we have him in this mode. Now for his articulation, we'll come up here to the head, and we have a ball joint, and we can turn like that. Then we have a forward and a little bit of a back. It's kind of hindered. If you pull the arm out, then you can get a little bit better. Out to the side because of that pin joint. Then you have your twist right here, a elbow, and then a twist at the wrist. Coming here to the hips, twist, forward and back with the leg out to the side because there's a pin joint there. Right underneath that is your mushroom peg for a twist, your knee joint, and then down here for your foot, you have a rocker joint right here, and then you can bend this foot down. And can it go up? No, it can't really go up, but it can go down, so you can point the foot down. All right, so let's go ahead and get into his transformation. So for the transformation, it is very familiar. If you're familiar with the Masterpiece figure, you'll be kind of familiar with this one. There is some slight differences, mainly where reminds me of him is in with the foot down here. Now, something that you do need to do before you do this is you got to push that in and lock that into place, or else you get a really bad gap right here. So, like, see, if I show you this, see, well, that did push in, but sometimes it doesn't really want to push in. All right, so we have that. We got to bring this around. So this is part of the windshield right here. You got to flip this up, and then this comes like that, which we really shouldn't have started on this side, but I just happened to do that. So we'll see if this works. All right, so we got that. Now we want to flip this panel down like this. All right, so once we flip that down, then the head can flip down also into there. And what do we do for this? I'm trying to remember. Okay, so for the arm, this flips around like this, and then this flips up. So you got to flip that right there, and then that right there, so that it looks like this. And then this portion back of the arm, the top part of the arm, actually becomes the back of the car. So you see, and there is a little bit of a gap in here. There you go. So there's a little bit of a gap right there there's no way that you're going to be able to get rid of that. Now you can take the spoiler, and which are these fins, and you can flip these around. Now these can unpeg. You can unpeg these and use these for other things also. All right, so you have your fin spoilers. You want to rotate this around. Like I said, I really wasn't supposed to. I wasn't supposed to mess with this first. This is supposed to be last. So just take this, and these will come in now. So this is the portion where we should have done the feet. So they'll come in and you'll see that there's some little tabs that are in the windshield that tab into the legs. Like that, and that holds it all together. And then once you have that, then you can take and tab these pieces in right here. Like that. And bring it around here. Tab that into there. And you got a car mode. So looks really cool. There's a lot of detail and a lot of paint applications and tampoing on here, especially on the sides. You can see a lot of detail on there. That's the way the bottom looks. You can see a little bit of his head on the bottom, but that's about it. Now you can also take his weapon and you can put it on the top like that. But let's go ahead and do a quick 360-degree view of the car. So now to transform him back, basically we're going to go in reverse order. So we'll start with the doors or the back wheels. Pop those off. All right, and once that's undone, then we can also undo this. And then we have the legs that we need to undo. So we'll take the legs, untab those. Well, you got to come underneath here and you have to untab these also. So you're going to need some nails for these or something to help pry that up so that you can untab that from the windshields. And once you've untabbed that, you want to remember to bring the windshield back down into the legs so that you can close that all up and that'll be hidden. We'll do that for this side also. All right, we'll flip that up. Once that's done, we can rotate this back around. And the arms will come down. Like that. Flip that forward. Flip this forward. Flip the head back out. And then we want to flip this windshield back up and tab it so that the head stays just like that. All right, and so that's it for the transformation. Now, this figure right here, it is, like I said, it's very familiar to the masterpiece. So you'll be familiar with some of the transformation in here, the way that the hips flip around. This is new right here. This right here was never like this. It was a little bit different, and then the way that the arms work are a little bit different. But you do have this panel on the fist, which was kind of like that in the masterpiece also. And then you have this right here, which is really unfortunate. I wish they would have had two of these for him. But it would go right there, and then the other one would go on the other side. So I don't know, if you want to go and find a second Wheeljack, then you can definitely have two guns. But is it worth it? Not in my opinion. Probably somebody will come out there with a Shapeways kit or something like that, where you'll be able to have a second gun. But well, I want to thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this, please give us a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, will you go ahead and think about doing that right now? This is Tambeyoda, and I'll see you guys next time.